Well, hello, my friends. How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to another episode of, and we, of course, are Farm Simulator 25. We're on the PS5, and we are playing on the Rolling Meadows map. Oh, pardon me, just a second. I'm going to beg some forgiveness because I've got a bit of food poisoning going on, and I am really not feeling the best right now. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to try and get this thing out and whatnot. So if you can deal with the whining and whinging and like that, then we should have a pretty good day, yeah? Yeah, I ended up, I, I eat like Chinese dumplings and rice and whatnot. I'll do that up rice with, some peas, some corns, whatnot, make like a pilaf, and then I'll add in like, Chinese dumplings, which are usually like a pork and, kind of celery and a few veggies. So we bought a pack of dumplings the other day, brand new, holy do. Got home straight from the store to the car to home to the freezer, and day before yesterday, I thought, oh, right on, I could go for some dumplings and stuff like that, and cooked her all up. And when I opened the bag, I took it out of the freezer, now brand new bag, opened it up and went, oh, that don't smell right, man. But then I'm thinking, well, no, it's the pork and whatnot, it's the dumplings. They got a bit of a unique smell to them. Yeah. But so I cooked them up, and whatnot, and like that. Got it. Went to take my first bite, and my brain's going, dude, I'm telling you right now, this is not a good idea. But my stomach's going, it's okay. Well, my stomach's saying don't eat it. My brain's going, look, we've done it before. It's fine. Yeah. Well, holy schmucks. Yeah, woke up yesterday and the vertigo, holy, went to get out of bed, fell straight onto the floor. I mean, it was even worse than the drunkest drunk I've ever been on. The spinning, the vertigo and whatnot. I had to crawl to the bathroom, man. But yeah, so just wicked shit. But checked it out, looked it up. Turns out I got a bit of food. Well, not a bit. I got some food poisoning, and that's what's causing the vertigo, according to the powers that be. And not much you can do about it other than sweat it out and get through it, Electrolytes and water and keep hydrated. So that's what we are doing of. But anyway, enough with the IRL shite. We got the, pardon me, we got the sunflowers in finally. Yeah, made a huge crop on that, so that's cool. And that's like liquid gold, right? I mean, it's just well, you've seen me sell just sunflowers as is, and they make huge amounts of money, man. Huge. So yeah, we're going to continue on that. I got one doing the up and down, and I got this one starting on the headlands. So we'll get that rocking, and then both of them will be doing this. We'll get her done pretty quick, like. And then, no, and then, no, and then, and then. So yeah, and then we're going to do something else, aren't we? Because that's what we do on the farm. We do things. We do this thing and that thing, and then we go over here and we do this thing again. And again and again and again. Okay, no laughing, spins the head. All right, so we got that one plowed out and whatnot. Like that, so we'll get things put away, place for everything and everything in its place, and like that. Oh, bear with me here. Okay, just backing on up to the fence line. Okay, gently, Bentley, no bangy. Hey, I just fit. Oh, hey! Now you're just doing it to piss me off. What, you think you're cute? Cut it out. All right, that's about even, I suppose. Okay, so let's boogada. We'll get you put away, and then we'll move on to the next chore around the farm. But yeah, we got a bit more set up going for the logging and whatnot. So we're going to do a little bit of work on that. There we go. We got the, pardon me, the fields are plowed. Now we got a rock pick, of course. And that's okay because we need the rocks for making lime for the fields that we're plowing, yeah? So that all works. Now I don't have to buy lime anymore because I bought I bought a lime factory. So there you go. Didn't know you could get factories in lime. Oh yeah, strawberry, vanilla. You get factories in just about any flavor these days, man. So, jumping GGs. Now, you guys haven't seen me do really anything with the horses as of late. The idea being with the horses as livestock, one, you got to exercise them, and two, you got to clean them. Now, if you look down in the bottom right there, you can see the cleanliness going up, and once that gets to 100, you can kind of move on, right? Hit the next one, and boogada, 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 boogada. If you look at the graph as well, you'll see, exercise and whatnot, fitness and health and all that. So you got to ride them around and, get them worked up and worked out and all that good happy crappy stuff. Just bear with, just checking on what's available there. Now, as promised, I said we was going to do a little on the logging. So now remember I said I got a bit of a plan. I've done this before in the past and it seemed to work out okay for me. So we're going to try it again. So we got the skinniest bunker going. Right now we're just going to got to figure out where I want to put it in relation to the bush and in relation to where I'm going to put the yarder here. So do I want it east-west or do I want it north-south? I think we'll tuck her over in this area. Yeah, but we're going to face her the other way, I think. And then we'll get the yarder set up. And do I want it here? I could run it along the... Nah, I want it to go through the bush because we're going to be working the bush. I don't want to, have it all the way over here and we've got to go all the way over to where the trees are, pardon me, path of least resistance and all that. And, shortest distance between two places is a straight line, isn't it? Isn't that what the man said? Yeah, clearly he's never lived in BC. You got to be a goat to be here. And if you think you can walk for 100 yards in a straight line in BC, you're wrong. Up, down, hills, mountains, trees, forests, some fields. Okay, so let's see now. Over here, I'm going to think distance-wise and how much cable I've got on that yarder. Although that being said, I got a boatload of cable on that yarder. Or as TBF would say, a metric ton of. I was just watching one of his videos there. Actually, he's doing he's doing a couple of run-throughs. He's a very busy man. I don't know how he pulls it off because, full-time job, full-time family, wife and kids and all that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, he's just cramming the videos out, and man, and they're quality too. It's not like he's just throwing out shit for the sake of throwing shit out. I mean, he spends time, man, and he does edits. It's like he puts out quality stuff. Instead of me just jawing about it, do yourself a favor. TBF, like in To Be Fair, TBF Gaming. Do yourself a solid. Go check the man out. Tell him Gilders sent you. He knows exactly who I am. We've been friends for, almost 2 years now. We've been on YouTube together. So, cool beans. It was hilarious how he found me. He just, dude, and like, because, the only reason I clicked on you is because your thumbnail is epic. Okay, cool. So, and that started it right there. And we've become, fast friends since, man. So, cool beans. So, TBF Gaming, do yourself a solid. Go check this gentleman out. You will not be sorry. And he's got, he does the infected. He's doing vein. He's got a bunch of stuff. Just, go check him out. I can't say it enough. Go check him out. Now, why am I putting lights at the end of the bunker? Well, because the light standard is really, really tall, and it's taller than what my, pardon me, what the, oh God, I can't even talk today. Sorry, guys, I am really not here, man. The yarder cable and whatnot, that they're taller than the height I'm going to set my cable at. So what that's going to do is as I drag the logs towards the bunker, the light standards are going to funnel the trees in at a straight angle rather, because sometimes you can go left of the bunker, right of the bunker. They get tangled up sometimes. I mean, you gotta stick on a string here, okay? So it's going to do weird and wonderful things for you. But this is about the run I want, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a cut line through here. So bear with. We'll get the right tool for the right job here. Nope, wrong way, Corrigan. We want it to go. That's something, in case you don't know, if you're using a chainsaw, you see how I got it angled this way? And the bottom of the saw is to my right. That is the direction the tree will fall. The tree will always fall to whatever direction you have the bottom of the chainsaw facing. So if I want it to go to the left, I'm going to have to rotate my saw. But I'm just going to speed this up a hair for you so we're not getting bored. I'll be right back. Alrighty, there we go. So it gives you an idea of what I'm going for here, eh? So we'll clear a walkway through here, a cut line, if you will. And then, okay, bouncy, 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 bouncy. There we go. I just got it. There, that's what I'm looking for. I got to get a tractor so that I can get up there and take that yarder and put it in place. So here we go. Well, I guess we'll have to buy a tractor or whatever to leave on. Or, wait a minute, I'm not sure if I have to have a tractor attached to the yarder in order to make it run. I think you just need it for setting it up. But once you set it up, I think you're good to go. So I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've done this. So, and my brain is definitely not working at 100% today. Let me tell you what. Okay, bear with, guys, and like that, and we'll get this yarder set up. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. It's pretty basic stuff. I mean, it ain't rocket science, okay, Okay, so I'm going to drive through here and kind of center it up on the bunker between the goal posts, if you will. And we'll just get the yarder out a fair piece so it's nice and straight and centered is my main thing. I want it to be centered. You want the cable running straight down the center of the bunker. Otherwise, you run the risk of, your logs going over the edge instead of... Oh, I've just noticed. Yeah, my brain's working today. Sure. Okay, hold on. Let me just get this cable. We'll run her out. But you see the light standards. Do you see what's wrong with that picture? Well, let me tell you, Billy, I'm not pulling the logs from this side, but you can see how it would work. As I go through here, any logs that are on an angle would, fall into line and come in straight. But I got to move those light standards down to this end of the bunker. I've got to put them on the wrong end. Silly old man, you. Clearly, we haven't drank the correct amount of coffee yet this morning. And I think, speaking of the life support system, bear with for one moment, please, guys. Oh, my tummy doesn't like that. Oh, and that's strange because my tummy loves coffee. It's just a little tender in there. Been through a rough couple of days, I got to be honest with you, man. Crazy. Yeah, that's the first time I've had that, happen in, years and years and years, man. I can't remember the last time I threw up. Usually I got a pretty cast iron gut. One of those guys that's just born with it, and you can eat damn near anything, right? Like that. Okay, so now we got our cable up. You can see it in the air. Now we just need our donkey. Where's that to? Pardon me, the gantry crane, if you will. But you can see the method to the madness here, yeah? And I am slightly skewed, aren't I? No, maybe it's just... No, it's not. It's the angle I'm approaching it on. The cable's fine. It's the way I was looking at it. And like that. So, yeah, these got to go, man. Idiot. Hey, I'm not very good, but damn, am I slow. Hey, I learned that in the union. Yeah. Good old HEU. I heard a guy say it once. He was talking to his superior about something, and the guy was giving him crap about whatever. He goes, "Look, you knew when you hired me, that you got the best. I am the perfect union man. I'm not very good, but man, am I slow." Because, we got paid by the hour, right? I thought it was hilarious. The boss, not so much, but oh well. Not my fault. He can't laugh. Yeah, far too much seriousness in this world. Every once in a while, you just got to have a little, yeah, be a little jovial, if you will. Something to break up all the, well, what's going on in the world, isn't it? Crazy, crazy. Yeah, do yourself a favor. Turn off the news and turn on some good tunes, man. Stop watching that freaking idiot box. That shit'll rot your brain. Says the guy that's on the idiot box making videos for YouTube for you to watch on your idiot box. But at least it ain't doom and gloom, man. That doom scrolling, geez, I'm bad for that. I am really bad for doing that. Okay, so we got her tickety-boo. We're set up. We're centered. Got the cables running where I want them. I got the light standards where they're going to actually do something this time. And like that. So, yeah, what do you say we maybe think about hooking up some of those logs, and I'll show you how I load my truck rather than doing it with with loaders and forklifts and all that good happy stuff, and skidders and all that. I run the cables down through and I let the yarder do the work for me, and it works a treat. Well, picture's worth 1,000 words. Stick with me here and I'll show you what I mean. But you can see we're going to draw it through here. And I mean, clearly, you see what I'm doing here. Like I said, it's not rocket. What the heck? Oh, kommen Sie hier bitte. All right, now that we're in the right vehicle, let's get this logging truck set up. My bad. I should have had that done already. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, guys. Whew, all the wonderful noises I'm making here. I was considering just telling you that I'm sick and that I'm not going to talk and just play music through it and whatnot, but I don't think that's fair. If I'm well enough, I can pull this off and like that. Besides, I like talking to you guys, man. It makes it so much more personal, And I absolutely love when you guys come around and, leave me comments and stuff. It means the world to me. It really does. I mean, you guys are the reason I get out of bed in the morning. I've told you 100 times, and I'll say it again, man. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd just be some old man sitting in a corner in the dark talking to himself. Not that doesn't happen on a regular, but, for this purpose, just saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm a little rusty here. Usually I pull this off a lot quicker, but I'm a little rusty, so I got to refigure my buttons and stuff and what IR are doing. Okay, so we got the gantry hooked up, and now we'll lift that a little bit, and now we're going to put it on follow me. Follow I. Kommen Sie hier, Gantry. Okay, bear with, and you'll notice we got the old Johnny Be Good, never use more than once, trusty rusty, don't leave out in the rain logging gear on. Yay, safety matters, man, safety matters. Now, there is one caveat to which I shall admit on this. Logs and their branches and the length of the tree itself. I do need to get a proper logging machine in so that right now I'm just clearing the cut line. Okay, so we can do it all by hand. That's fine. But I am going to buy a proper logger and what have you. And that, of course, will delimb the tree for me. And it will cut it to the lengths that I want. In this case, I don't know, maybe 20 meters or something, whatever the heck it is, But for the now and for this, just to show you guys what I'm at, and like that, I'll just kind of tidy this up as best I can here. Now, as I say, if I was using a proper logger with a header and everything else, I can set it to whatever length, and you don't end up with this stuff here. You can see how I got this tiny, short little piece, right? And I mean, it's not worth a plug nickel financially, but like I say, I'm rushing this. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what my game plan is for working out here, type of thing. And there'll be more changes as we go. And for small life logs, man, I can't talk. I'm sorry, guys. For small logs that I can't really use, that they're not really going to make me any money, I'll chip those, and we can sell off the wood chips, and I'll get way more for the wood chips than I would for a short little log with limbs. You get more if you leave them good lengths, and that's why I like the lodgepole pine. And you got to delimb them, and like that, and then you're making good money off it. Right now, we're not going to make a whole great big bunch, but like I say, you got an idea of what we're up at, so cool beans on that. But this is how I load, and it works for me. I bumped onto this a few videos back the last time. I think when I was doing the co-op with Mr. Teaser and whatnot. We were on that big, huge Michigan map, and that's where I bumped hip to this. But yeah, we'll get a few on here, and then what do you say we take these into town to the sawmill, and I'll show you what happens there, type of thing. Keeping in mind, I don't own the sawmill we're going to, so I'm just going to straight up sell my lumber to it for money. Down the road, I will have my own sawmills that I can feed with my lumber and, make planks, long planks, prefab, walls, all that happy crappy stuff. And like that. Yeah, okay, here we are through the magic of video. Okay, coming on in. Got to get them over the trigger. Yeah. There we go. Done. Now you'll notice we didn't make, an exorbitant amount of cash or anything like that. This is strictly so I can show you guys, what's up and what I'm playing at and why I'm doing what I'm doing, type of thing. And like that. So, have I thanked you guys for being you lately? Because I gotta say, man, I see you guys, I feel you guys, and I appreciate you. I really, really do. But that being said, also, guys, I'm really feeling kind of right now, so I think we're going to call this one here. We're at the 20-minute mark anyway, and this is giving you an idea of what I'm up at and like that. So I think, yeah, we'll wrap this one up here. I think. There we go. See if I can't get out of the truck. There it is. All right, guys. Well, in the meantime and in between time, love and light. Hey, brightest blessings, my friends. Now you know what to do next, yeah? As always, when you're done here, do me a solid if you would, please. Go tell somebody that you love them. 3 little words. And you know what? I guarantee you'll change their day. All right. Go be the rock stars you already are. I will see you in the funny papers, guys. Be good to each other. Bye for now.